Hi, I'm Callum from Tyne Valley Motorhomes, and today I'll be showing you around this Ford RS Custom. So at the back of the driver's side you have your hookup, so this is where you hook the vehicle up. Should you be charging it at home or should you be away on a site, you could hook the van up here with your hookup lead. And then next to it, this is your fresh water intake, so this is where you would put your hose pipe for your fresh water and open it. On the keys, you've got two small keys, you've got one flip and one normal, so you'd have to put one of these on your spares, put it in, turn it and then twist it, lift it off and hose pipe in there until it overflows if you want a full tank, or you can see on side how much you're carrying. Come to the back of the vehicle, you've got your parking sensors along the bottom, and then opening the door, so if you just pull it back and then the doors will stay open. You've got your charger in here, so this is your charger for charging both vans, both batteries on the van, so leisure and engine. And then you've got your trips, so should a hairdryer or a kettle trip, it try here first, and then further back you do have all your 12-volt fuses which are listed here. Below this is your LPG, so your gas locker, liquid petroleum gas, and open it, open there, and then you have a camping gas bottle, so make sure it's strapped in and it'll turn on at the top, the back of the bottle, so you can turn on and off. When you're traveling, tend to keep it turned off, as if you were in an accident, it's better to have the gas isolated when you're traveling. And then underneath your rock and roll bed, you've got your Propex heater, which is just there. And then all your little reader lights operate by, so you've got two functions. You've got the blue light for on a night, and then you've got either the yellow or the white crystal lights. And your curtains, they just slide on, and then you've got two press studs at the top and bottom where you can press stud them in to stay in place. You can put them round, and that's the same on the other side. Come round to your passenger side, so filling up with diesel is here, as well as AdBlue, which is a 20-litre tank, and it'll indicate when it needs it on the dashboard. And in here you've got your weight plate, with it being just a Ford Transit Custom, so it's 3 tonne. If you were to put a trailer on and tow anything, you can tow up to a combined weight of 5 to 40, and then you've got your front and back axle weights. Your diesel is just an easy fill, so just push the nozzle in and it'll fill, so there's no cap, it's capless, it's an easy fill system. And your bonnet release just located here, and this will open your bonnet. So your secondary catch is just above the Ford badge, and then you can use the stay to keep the bonnet up. Like so. Then here you've got your screen wash, radiator fluid, power steering fluid, oil filler, your dipsticks down there, and then your positive for a jump start or a charger is there, and negative of the engine hoist here. And then of course you've got your radiator fluid. Once on board, you've got your control panel, which is located in your kitchen. So to turn it on, if you just press the on button, this will either indicate whether you get 12 volt or 230. So if you're hooked up, you'll have enough power to use these sockets here, but if you are just 12 volt, these won't work because it requires 230 electric. The battery you always want to be using is the leisure battery. You never want to be using the vehicle battery, but you can check your levels by clicking the vehicle or the leisure. But always use the leisure battery for the back end of the motorhome because you don't want to drain your Ford engine battery. And below you've got the pump, so you've got to have the pump on the surface, your kitchen tap, and then you've got your lights, and then they'll all have a switch somewhere. And you do have a 12 volt here, so 12 volt cigarette lighter, so you could get an adapter and change it to USB should you require, or you can use it as a 12 volt for your TV and stand your TV on your kitchen worktop. To operate your Propex heater, which is either gas or electric, so you've got gas here and electric there. So if you press gas, and then you can scroll up and down, set a temperature, set it all the way up to 30 degrees on gas. Or if you want electric, you can turn the gas off. Press electric and turn up to 30 degrees, and this is just your temperature dial, and that's either gas or electric. In your kitchen you have 2 gas hob. So if you've had this on for any length of time, allow it to cool before you put your lids down. And then you've got your, so as long as you put the pump on, it'll bring cold water through the tap. And below you have your Dometic fridge. So you've got a travel lock on there. And then operate, turn on, because this is just 12 volt. And then you've got your temperature here, so it gets colder as it goes down. And a small freezer compartment which is removable. When you're travelling, you've got a thing to stop it opening when in transit. Got cupboard space here, cutlery drawer, and you do have a Dometic grill. So allow the thermocouple to get warm before you release, and then it'll stay lit. Take these out when you're travelling because they might give you a bit of a rattle. And your table, you can hook your table on here by pushing the catches on, pull them off, then it will just lift off the bar, and you can fold the leg here and extend it down here. To operate your bed, if you loosen this off, take it away and then pull. And put your weight in the middle just to hold it down. There's one of your beds. And your other bed up here, where you've got USBs on the lights and a small button here to turn your lights on, and you've got 2 settings. So when you're not in use, you can push this up, give you extra headspace. But when pulling the roof down, pull it down like so, and pull your tent sides in, as you don't want this caught in between the roof and the metal of the van. And then you can pull all the way down, and your straps, which are these, will go through here. So on the roof, we'll go through the roof, through the van, and then to tighten, if you just clamp them together, put the one end through here, pull it up until it gets a strong hold, and then you can wrap this round several times to give it extra support, and do that on both sides, and then tuck the access strap just above like so, and do that on both sides when travelling, just to keep the roof secure. And in the cab you have your electric windows and electric mirrors, your automatic headlights, fog lights, and this just adjusts the brightness of the clocks when the lights are on. You've got all your seat adjustment down here, so your handbrake is to your left like in a normal car. 6-speed manual gearbox, lift the collar and reverse, it'll bring on the front parking sensors. You've all rear parking sensors, but you've also got front. Fan speed, temperature, heated windscreen with it being Ford, heated seats, so you've got 3 settings on each seat, aircon, recirculation, distribution, the demist setting, and on and off. And then on your head unit you've got your radio, so you can press any of these and save. So you've got presets, a couple there on DAB, but you can change the source to FM or Bluetooth audio should you pair your phone. And if you do pair your phone, go to pair phone.
Search for your vehicle on your device and select it once it is found.
So you search for Ford Transit and make sure the pins match, and then it'll ask you if you want to sync your contacts, and you've got your settings there. USB for streaming at the head unit, 12 volt, lockable glove box, and if you are going, you've also got another USB here and 12 volt for a sat nav should you need it, but that USB will work the head unit as well. You've got all your cruising speed on here, and all your trips here. So this goes through this screen here and shows you your miles per gallon. You've got a digital speedo on there, which is a good thing. Light indicators and wipers this side. And then on the key, you can lock the van together, open the front and open the back. And then obviously on a night, press these. This will lock all the doors with a Vina van conversion. It'll lock the sliding side door and the rear doors. But your glove box is lockable with the key. And then on the seat you've also got an armrest with 2 cup holders.